So we're here for Werribee TV with ruck coach Brad Julia. Brad, a new addition to the ranks here at Avalon Airport Oval this year. Can you tell us a little bit about your background as a player and coach prior to coming to Werribee?
Yeah, right. So I spent a couple of years out in the east and then spent 10 years at Port Colts as a player, retired from there and then spent 2 years with Box Hill in the VFL and then went back and coached the Colts for a couple of years and then found myself at Werribee this year.
So working with a few raw but talented young ruckmen this year, and we'll get to that in a second, but what are the things that you're trying to instill in them? Is there a philosophy that underpins what you do?
I suppose being competitive is the biggest one, which both the boys have got. They both like to compete, so I suppose that's number one step. You get them to compete and then work on their craft after that, so the jumping and around the ground, using their arms, using their body, how to use their body is probably the biggest one. So if the boys can compete, that's the main step.
Kyle Galloway and Jade Cleveland, the two guys in particular that you've been working quite closely with. How have they been going so far?
Yeah, so Kyle had a bit of interrupted pre-season, so it took him a bit to get on the track, obviously coming off an AFL list last year. He still had the fitness base but then missed. Started to get going and then did his shoulder. He's just starting to get going again now, so hopefully we get some senior games into him towards the end of the year. And Kyle's been a bit of a surprise. We sort of came as a forward and we've had to ruck him due to some injuries, and he's really stepped up to it and really developed really well into a good ruckman. Looking forward to next year, be really valuable for us going standalone. So hopefully we can continue to work with Jade and keep progressing towards the end of the year.
Specialist ruck coach, it's not a luxury that all VFL clubs can afford. It must be nice to have an environment like Werribee where the art of specialist ruck coaching is really valued.
Yeah, well, I suppose I was a bit lucky. I was planning to have a year off and had a chat with JL over last summer and what I could sort of do, and then he decided or come up with this role for me. It sort of suited a bit more relaxed, having a bit more time off to spend with the family this year. So it's been good to I suppose be part-time and pass on my knowledge from playing to these boys and watch them develop.
Brad, thanks very much for your time.
Thanks, Mitch.